Instagram, Facebook. Think about, look at it this way. $17 trillion in consumer debt. You know me, Mark Morris, tooltobeater.com, showing you how to turn debt into extra cash you're going to have to pay back. But you got to pay those credit card balances. I'm showing you how to get money from your debt, but you eventually got to pay back your debt. You know, it's $17 trillion in consumer debt right now. That means if one person, say for example, you have a car loan that's $1,000 and you missed that car payment the previous month, that means the next month you got to pay $2,000 plus fees to get that loan caught up. But how about if you're already using credit cards to pay most of your bills that month before? That means you're gonna like be that much far behind. Now you got to pay the credit card bill. Now you got to pay the car payment you missed, and you got to pay the fees. What happens if you don't pay? That's called a default. What it means default, it means you're not paying back money that's owed, and it just starts this cascading domino effect. So that's what we're looking at happening. $17 trillion. All we need is one. Just think of think it out of 17 million people, and 10% is 17 million. 17 million missed their car payments one month. 17 million times 1,000 is like 100, almost $1.7 billion. That is where we're teetering at. That's what I'm telling you. Pay off those credit cards. I'm showing you this trick to help you get some extra cash. This is like a one-time thing, but I want you to do it because some of you guys are going to be tapped out. You know what happens when you make that car payment? Then they call you, they keep calling you, and then you're falling back on all the bills, and then like I got to pay twice as much for the power bill plus the fee. I got to pay twice as much on my credit card plus the fee. Don't let that happen to you, man. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Let me show you how to make money easy. Once I show you how to make money easy, we're going to do this trick one time, and then after that, you got to get your finances together. This is like a one-time get-out-of-jail-free card. And this is only going to work for you guys who have like medium to good credit. For you guys with lower credit, it still works. Like if you have payday loans and pawn shop loans, instead of paying 25% interest, hey, what about if you could only pay 15, 16, 17? I'll show you how that's a savings for you. Some of you are paying 30%. If you can get that to like 20%, it's a blessing for you. And that's what I try to show you. I show you how to turn debt into cash. So subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Stay caught up with me, man. $17 trillion means 17 billion people have credit. 10%, 1.7 billion of $1,000 per loan card. Think about that, man. If you miss out on that car payment. Or what about if you miss your house payment? That's even worse. Get your cash together. I'm showing you a quick way to get cash. This is a get out of free jail card. Get it use it one time. But don't want to come back in here. Don't keep playing this game again. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. $17 trillion in debt tells me something's about to bust.